What's up, guys? It's your boy Kmass. Before I get started in this reaction video, I want to address my thoughts on this whole debunker with Josh, exploring with Josh, Sam and Cody, and Satori and Cody, or whatever. I haven't watched the Conjuring video. Be honest, haven't made decided to sit down and watch none of that. But I have been seeing comments, videos, and I watched a few things. I watched actually a side eye video on Sam and Kobe's reaction, the behind the scenes footage that was sent in by the Airbnb. That what they did was unexcusable. The way they treated the person's house is bad for our community. Now, way I look at things, we have paranormal investigators, we have paranormal entertainers, which they kind of follow in the line. Then we have paranormal enthusiasts, and we have debunkers. Some of the debunkers are paranormal investigators, and they're entertainers, but mostly they're investigators. Then we have, all right, the way I look at paranormal investigators are the ones who do it for the knowledge, do it for the to learn. The paranormal entertainers, they do it for clicks and views. They want to get paid. Um, and enthusiasts, they do it because they're curious about it. Yes, they may want to get paid. It's like Exploring with Josh. I was a big, huge fan of Exploring with Josh when he was at Urbex. I used to sit and watch his videos on my TV, and I've, I think I did a reaction to one of his videos years ago. But since he started doing paranormal, and keep this in mind, I stayed out of the community for the whole time that I was in school because I had to focus on what was important at the time. So I didn't make videos, I didn't do reactions, I didn't do any of that. Um, but as for now, I'm going to actually go back and watch some of Josh's paranormal videos and see what I think about him. Way I look at him, though, he is a paranormal entertainer, a slash enthusiast. Um, he did it because that was the popular thing at the time, and he had an experience. It's just like me. I started out doing urban exploring. I noticed a few things on my videos, and it made me want to look more into the paranormal side. I've always believed in ghosts. I always believed in the supernatural. Hey, cats, quit. Luna. Sorry, my cats were deciding to fight each other. Uh, but I do take, if I do paranormal investigations, I take it serious. I've done several things in places without video. I've taken pictures. I've done the um, EVPs and stuff like that, and I just do it because I'm generally interested in what's going on in that area. Yes, I'm gonna start doing more with the researching the location. Um, but until then, until I get a chance to get out and do these videos, do my documentaries. If you guys haven't checked out the documentary, I'll post a link up here somewhere. You can check it out. It features three paranormal investigators from my home state, and I've watched their videos. I've watched their lives. I have spoken to them, and they are genuine. So they are who I consider paranormal investigators. the people who don't do it for the clicks and views. So, with that being said, I mean, with all that, one other thing I gotta address: the debunking community. I'm part of it. These reactions I do, if I see something that's bullshit, that's why most of the time I do reactions to like the top five: Sir Spooks, Nukes, and Mr. Nightmare, or whatever, because I've done my reactions to um, Omar, Mo, Fam, CJ, Frank. And sometimes that turns out to be a toxic environment because the fans of those people are really aggressive. And now, also the debunking community. They can be aggressive and toxic. Not the ones doing the videos, but the fans of the debunkers, the followers, the ones who will attack the person's character. It's just like I've seen several posts in groups and YouTube and Twitter that Josh released his video explaining or exposed video. They were calling him illiterate, stupid. They're attacking his character. That I don't agree with. I don't agree with when when people bash another creator because they are creating content. I don't agree with that at all. If you're a content creator, you're a creator. Don't, if you're a fan of the person or not a fan of them, don't watch them. Don't criticize the person themselves. You can criticize the video, what happened in the video, what they were doing. But don't come at saying, "Oh, this person's stupid. This person don't deserve blah blah blah." It's ridiculous and it shows stupidity. Attack me all you want. I've been attacked. I've had my family threatened by fans of. Matter of fact, it was one of Frank's fans made threats toward my family. Oh well, it's YouTube. I blocked the guy. I moved on. I get called out on videos. They address my reactions. Tell me I don't know what I'm talking about. No, I'm not I'm not perfect. I'm not a. I'm not a parapsychologist. Yes, I looked into going to school for it, and no, I don't feel like spending another 12 years in school to get a degree, a psychology degree, and then another 8 years or 4 years for psychology, another 4 years for cryptozoology and all that other just became be a parapsychologist. Um, so guys, let's all be fair to each other. Let's be cool with each other. If you don't like a YouTuber, don't attack their. If you don't like a creator, do not attack the person. Yes, call them out on the bullshit. If you see them pulling a wire or you see them staging something, call them out on the bullshit. But do not attack that person as as like it's high school bully shit. Stop doing this shit. All right, now that I got all that out of the way, I am going to get into this reaction. Let's grab my headphones. Hey, my little headphone buddy. Here. Let's grab these. And guys, we are going to get into this reaction. This is Sir Spooks, 5 scary videos you can't watch at 3 a.m. No, it's not 3 a.m. as you can see by the sun behind me coming through the windows. But yeah. All right, guys, let's get over to it. And here we go.
Hello everyone, my name is Sir Spooks and today we'll take a look at 5 scary videos. But before we begin, make sure to subscribe to my channel for more scary content. I have a goal.
Hey guys, seriously, go subscribe to his channel. Whether you believe in these videos, you call them fake, whether I call them out on bullshit, go subscribe to Sir Spooks so we can continue getting these videos.
Of reaching 1 million subscribers, so it would mean a lot to me if you could help me get there.
Hey, do me a favor. Do the same for me too.
Alright, with that said, let's begin. A lot of the posts that get uploaded to the immensely popular Ghost subreddit get a handful of likes here and there, with people commenting on them with their various opinions and theories. But this post that you're about to see, uploaded by the user Unicorn Onesie, has amassed an absolutely staggering 13,000 likes since its upload just 6 days ago at the time of writing this. Just by the sound of that alone, it's bound to be one of the creepier videos you'll see on there. So let's take a look and see what's going on here. But before we do that, let's read the bit of context that the uploader left behind for us to read. He says, quote, "I live in a gated condo in a very quiet part of town. Barely any movement past 9 PM. This time of the year there's maybe 6 apartments occupied, as all the rest are used for summer holidays. My apartment is on the ground floor and my only direct neighbors are not there. Hardly anyone walks on the back during the night. I'm currently away from home for work, and when the cleaner went there yesterday, I asked her to set up the camera just for security. Video was about 2 or 3 hours after."
Guys, that kind of camera, I want one just because it looks like a freaky sci-fi camera, like HAL 2000 or something, you know, futuristic, where the house takes over. I want one of those cameras. I got the Wise cameras. I've got ordered these. I gotta hook this one up. And I got 2 more coming in. But yeah.
She left just after sunset, like something that went to examine the new item on the dresser. Since then, there's been countless videos of smoke and strange sounds like bangs and others that sound like voices. Mostly late at night when the condo is supposed to be dead silent. By the way, all the doors and windows are locked, nothing was left open. I wanted to attach the whole thing, but I'm still learning how to use Reddit. I really need your input as I'm terrified of going back home now." End quote.
Alright.
The security camera video was certainly quite interesting. What in the world is causing that plume of smoke to roll into this person's place? If this is some kind of paranormal...
Alright, guys, from what... Alright, this video... this is my opinion. Let me move this over there. In this video, is my opinion that the way the smoke has come out, let's see. You see right here, it's not in front of this wall, but it comes this way. Somebody behind there is probably using a vape or something, and they're blowing it out that way. Yeah. That's weird. Microwave on the kitchen table.
Paranormal entity, then it's not like most ones, that's for sure. What do you think could possibly be going on here? Do you think that a paranormal spirit is to blame here? If so, what do you think about the big plumes of smoke?
Alright, so the smoke starts from here, and it comes this way.
Let me know in the comments below.
It almost looks like it was added in after.
Oh.
Alright, back to the video.
This TikTok user named Darcy Adam was just enjoying his stay, relaxing and hanging around when he noticed something absolutely terrifying going on across the street from him that left him petrified. He explains that the house opposite his mom's is empty and has been up for sale for 6 months. However, it seems like it won't be getting sold anytime soon if the potential new homeowners see the following clip.
Alright. Let's go back.
Clip.
I hope they're not talking about. All right, let's go on and watch this. Oh, okay. I thought they were talking about the white that went in front of the window, but hold on. The house has got. I mean, that's creepy, but with the distance from the camera, the pixelation, it could just be somebody in the house. House might have a squatter, but yeah, that does look a little creepy. It looks like it's staring directly at him.
As you can see, there's clearly something inside the house, almost looking like a ghost girl, but we obviously can't be sure. Is it just a girl standing there in a strangely eerie manner, or are we actually dealing with the paranormal? Of course, there are lots of possible different theories here, so I'm curious to hear what you guys think. Do you guys think that this was just a random person in the window, or
All right.
was this a creepy paranormal entity that was roaming around? Either way, I pray for the person who moves into this place next.
All right. First, my thoughts on this one. Why was the person sitting on their couch recording? Maybe they seen that before the truck went by, but maybe it's a cleaner. This is a house that's sitting empty, and maybe they sent somebody over to look at it. Maybe it's somebody looking to rent the place or clean it up before it gets rented. Cats are back here digging into stuff. All right, number 3.
If you've seen tons of science fiction movies involving aliens and UFOs, then you know that the UFOs
Yeah.
in movies are almost always depicted as being extremely loud, ear-piercing vehicles that make you have to cover your ears. But maybe that's not how it actually is in real life, as this video that was posted to Reddit seemingly suggests. Uploaded to the Alien subreddit by username StaticBang, the footage in question was filmed all the way back in 2008 in Houston, Texas, in a man's backyard in the middle of the day. The video in question is quite baffling, so let's have a look and see what's going on here.
Man, to me, it almost looks like a drone. 2008. Maybe it's a balloon or a kite. Stay. Hey, it's not moving. It's just staying there.
As you can see, the UFO in question is clearly hovering around the man's backyard for a good long while, but oddly enough, the UFO is not making any sound whatsoever, a stark contrast from what the movies try to convince us of. If this video is
All right. This shot right here makes me feel like this ain't real. I mean, I know it ain't real because, I mean, one, it's just sitting there. It could very well just be I mean, they could have been added in post. I was making videos back in 2007, 2006, adding stuff in. Uh, yeah, I'd say 100% fake. And the fact that it stayed motionless, if it was actually in the yard, it's more likely a balloon or something that's being lifted up.
Real, then it certainly seems as though UFOs are not nearly as loud as one would have thought. In a way, this makes them so much creepier because if a UFO landed right behind you, you probably wouldn't even be able to tell. Think about that when you go to bed tonight.
Go.
This next video was published to YouTube on August 8th, 2020 by a channel known as jbish26 and shows some seriously frightening and unsettling stuff that was captured on a Wise camera. In the description of the post, the uploader says that at the time of this video's recording, he was on vacation for 4 days in Oregon when he suddenly got this alert on his phone, saying that there was something detected on his camera.
Alright guys, if you check my short that I made not too long ago, these Wise cameras will detect movement. And I had it happen to me in my basement. My Ring camera detects movement all the time. But what I think on mine, it was the light being turned out. After watching it, yeah, I uploaded it for y'all's opinions, but to me, it was the light being turned out. Let's see what this is. I mean, it almost looks like there's a creepy doll.
This is what the camera captured.
There's a stairway there. What are we watching for? Oh, the door. Oh. Okay, the light comes on.
I cannot even begin to imagine just how utterly terrified I would be.
Okay, that looks like a little kid. There's a little kid right here. And then this light comes on, which this is probably set up on, if he's got a Wise camera, he probably has a smart home to turn the lights on.
Upon checking my home security camera and seeing that on the footage. If you look carefully, in the footage you can make out what appears to be some sort of paranormal entity peeking around the room, seemingly trying to hide from the camera.
Spooks. Don't call everything paranormal entities. It very well could just be somebody peeking around the corner to
The video eventually abruptly ends, leaving us all to wonder what in the world we just saw and whether or not the thing we saw was a ghost or not. Either way, I'm genuinely curious as to what this homeowner did upon arriving back home from his trip. Let's hope that today he's doing a lot better and hopefully he moved into a new house.
makes me want to go watch some more of the videos. Alright, that makes me want to go watch more of the videos to see if I can compare anybody in his other videos to that person's peeking around the corner to look at the camera to see if it's going to catch the motion, and then turn it on a light. I mean, I can turn my lights on with an app. I mean, see? Alright, let's get back to these videos. I've seen this video before.
A TikTok video that was published on October 22nd, 2023 by a user by the name of Magical Poltergeist posted home security camera footage to his account that's sure to make you lose a bit of sleep tonight. In the footage, we watch as the uploader's wife sleepwalks down into the kitchen late at night.
Alright, sleepwalking, I completely agree with. My fiance does. I've got video of her actually cooking in her sleep. I got footage of her doing dishes in her sleep. So yeah, that part of this video I believe.
Kind of weird, but it's nothing out of the ordinary, right?
No.
Sleepwalking happens a lot to a ton of people. But as you're about to see, this is no ordinary sleepwalking incident. not even remotely. Take a look at what happens when the woman takes a seat at one of the kitchen chairs right about here.
What is that on the table? Alright. Looks like that's a skull and a tree. Alright, I gotta give it to him. All of them at the same time. That is cool.
3 chairs can be seen moving randomly before an ominous shadow can be seen looming in the background. But that's not all.
Alright, as far as the ominous shadow, those come across on security cameras a lot, and it's the pixelation stuff, I believe.
A couple of seconds later, and the woman is in for even more terrifying encounters with the unknown.
Alright, what about this, what made me the fact that it's going to her right, so somebody, maybe that shadow, the shadow we seen, well, I'm sitting here pointing up, the shadow we seen right here could be somebody that's over on this side pulling a string there, because you see how the thing went and moved to the side where, like, say the string is under her arm. So the camera picked up on somebody that was standing over here. Alright. Why would she turn and look at the camera? Is she sleepwalking? Somebody's been watching way too many paranormal activity movies.
At one point, something on the table moves right toward her abruptly, before a few seconds later, one of the doors in the house slams shut as the woman continues to sit down in the chair. I cannot begin to imagine how terrified this woman must have been upon waking up properly later on, only for her husband to show her this utterly bone-chilling piece of footage. How could you go about your day with the knowledge that you were so openly exposed to something so terrifying? Was this woman really sitting down with paranormal entities? Be sure to leave your theories in the comments below.
Alright, I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go back to the beginning of this video. Whoa. Alright. The fact that they're called magical paranormal or whatever the heck it is. I'm a little confused. Because if this is the same house, you got a kitchen here. But wait, no, this is a different one. Okay. Never mind. Alright.
A TikTok video that was published on October 22nd, 2023 by a user by the name of Magical Poltergeist.
Okay, so the name alone, Magical Poltergeist, documented our haunted house. And, well, you see they got their Amazon baby registration thing. Honestly, I don't... I mean, I guess it shows I don't believe in this video. But from a filmmaker's perspective,
posted home security camera footage to his account that's sure to make you lose a bit of sleep tonight.
I want to know
In
how
the
they did the
footage,
chairs.
we watch
Okay.
as the
All right. So we're going to see how this woman walks into the house. I gotta
uploader's
see.
wife sleepwalks down into the kitchen late at night.
All right.
Kind of weird, but it's nothing out of the ordinary, right? Sleepwalking happens a lot to a ton of people. But as you're about to see,
All right. So it looks as if there's a door shut there. So who shut the door back?
the uploader's wife sleepwalks down into the kitchen.
There's a glitch right there. So they
In the footage, we watch as the uploader's wife sleepwalks down in.
Yep. So you see the glitch right there. The video was cut.
To the kitchen late at night. Kind of weird, but it's nothing out of the ordinary, right? Sleepwalking happens a lot to a ton of people. But as you're about to see, this is no ordinary sleepwalking incident, not even remotely. Take a look at what happens when the woman takes a seat at one of the kitchen chairs right about here. Kitchen chair. About to see, this is no ordinary sleepwalking incident, not even remotely. Take a look at what happens when the woman takes a seat at one of the kitchen chairs right about here.
All right. All right. You guys see that over here? Right there. It's almost like there was another glitch in the camera. A light came on. This light back here came on. That's why that shadow appeared. So there's somebody over here. I still want to know how they did the chairs all at the same time. That was perfect. All right, watch it over here. You see the shadow? That's because somebody's over here moving so they can get to the string that's
Three chairs
going to
can
pull
be
that.
seen moving randomly before an ominous shadow can be seen looming in the background. But that's not all. A couple of seconds later, and the woman is in for even more terrifying encounters with the unknown.
Yep. All right. As it's moving, as the skull's moving, look up here in this corner. You'll see the shadow move as well. See? And there's somebody over here. That's why the wise camera gave them away by alerting to the movement of the shadow. Somebody else is in there, so they're going to shut that door. And then she awkwardly turns around and looks, hey, is the camera actually recording?
At one point, something on the table moves right toward her abruptly, before a few seconds later, one of the doors in the house slams shut as the woman continues to sit down in the chair. I cannot begin to imagine how terrified this woman must have been upon waking up properly later on, only for her husband to show her this utterly bone-chilling piece of footage. How could you go about your day with the knowledge that you were so openly exposed to something so terrifying? Was this woman really sitting down with paranormal entities?
Nope.
Be sure to leave your theories in the comments below.
No, she wasn't. All right. Now, no, the lady wasn't sitting down with a paranormal entity. as far as all Spooks videos, I've seen a lot of these videos, and that last one, yeah, that I'm gonna call fake. I'm not gonna call out the people because, admittedly, the chair moving thing from filmmakers' perspective, it was awesome. I like the way they did that to get them all go at the same time. I got to figure that out for some of my films that I'm doing. So I am working on a found footage film, or a theory for one. So, guys, do me a favor, hit that like, that subscribe. Do the same thing for Sir Spooks and any of the videos you've seen in his. If you like the videos, the TikToks, you can actually hit me up on all my links. There's a link tree. Follow me on all social media accounts, and you'll see videos on my TikTok from my security cam footage. Catches stuff every once in a while. I just upgraded. I'm upgrading a few more. And again, all the drama that's going on in the paranormal community, leave the hate out of it. Let's not hate on creators. Jason, standing up for his daughter, great job. I mean, it's his kid. You gotta expect. I gotta give him 100% props for that. I have met Jason. I've talked to him at a convention, and I asked him a question about businesses that will fake incidents inside the business to for paranormal investigators that come in. His whole thing, if it happens, they'll never talk to that. They'll never do business with that person again. They don't. He don't stand for it. I mean, as far as the ghost hunters, I believe Jason and some of the team are 100% legit. The producers of the shows, networks, I don't trust any of the networks that do these shows. I've read articles from some of the other paranormal investigators that are on these shows, who has called out the companies, and also on some equipment they don't use it. I may speak on that later, but guys, thanks for watching. Hit that like, that subscribe, and check out all the rest of my links. I'm sure you'll like them.